World Mental Health Day today, October 10. I want to address musicians, friends, colleagues, artists who are struggling, who are going through a tough time applying to jobs and auditions and just not having the results that they wanted. You know, one thing I hear from a lot of friends, a lot of artists who are going through tough times, they also talk about how they're inspired by this or that individual, how they want to have a career like that, how they wish they were conducting this or that ensemble, and how they wish they played in this or that group, how they wish they were managing as an arts leader this or that ensemble and organization. Well, those are all great, and sometimes it's helpful, but a lot of the times we have to understand that the journey that we are on as individuals is much different than the journey of some of the artists and individuals that have inspired us. I have many people that inspire me, but I still have to work on this myself, is understanding that the journey that I'm on is much different than those of those artists that have inspired me. So understanding this, understanding what your contribution is to the world, that's a big lens, but also your contribution to the community, your contribution to the youth, to the ensemble that you work with, to the organization that you work with. It's your individual contribution and how you can contribute and help one person, 100 people, 1,000 people. It's yours. And as soon as we realize that, I think we will feel much more free in our vision, because a lot of my friends, I feel that are going through tough times are thinking too much about the other person and wish too much about which group that they want to work with. The group that you have is perfectly fine, and you have to do your absolute best and give your absolute 100% energy and excitement to make that group the absolute best that you can make. Not just playing wise, but the energy, the positivity you bring to the group, the contribution to make to the community, to the group, to the individuals. It's what you do. And as soon as you realize that, as soon as you understand that your contribution is valid, and as long as you give the best possible effort you can, that is good enough. And on top of that, those contributions, that vision will take you to the next level, and maybe you will work with and play with and conduct some of the ensembles and work with some of the organizations that you want to work with eventually. But your journey starts with what you have now, and understanding that will, I think, make you free and more excited about what you have on your plate, because this is something I struggle with all the time. I wish this and I wish that, and have inspirational figures that I look up to, but our individual journey is much more different, and you can make a contribution just working with the groups that you work with, as a conductor, as an instrumentalist, as a teacher, as an arts leader. So I hope that on this day you think about the contributions that you bring, and the energy that you bring to the community that you serve, to the artists and young people that you serve, and the impact that you're making now with the current organizations. Have a beautiful day, and I hope it is stress-free. Thank you.